What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul. This is the Real Talk with the Leeds Therapy. I do hope you're doing well. This type of video is me just having a bit of a chat or a kind of a let off of things that are annoying me slightly, or just things in and around the world of football that I think it's worthy of actually talking about. So first things first, if you haven't done so already, my socials are on the screen. If you could give those a follow for me, I'd really appreciate it. Turn the notifications on. Make sure you're liking the videos. Hype in the videos as well if you can. Comments as well. Feel free to let me know. I'm sure there will be a few comments when it comes to this one. Also as well, I'll be on your podcast apps. So make sure you're on that Spotify and also on Apple Podcasts as well, and all of your other good ones. So what's the easiest way to start this off as a conversation? So obviously we lost against Man City, or Leeds lost against Man City 3-2. Phil Foden scored in extra time after having been 2-0 up. We made a formation change for the second half. Man City was struggling to cope with it. We brought it back to 2-2, and then an interesting thing happened in the second half, which by the letter of the law, it's not wrong. However, with that being said, from a moral standpoint, it's for me, it's something that's absolutely infuriating, which is Diaz was screaming at Donnarumma to go down in the second half, clearly under instruction from Pep. So Donnarumma, I think he cleared the ball out. Something was wrong with his shin. Supposedly he went down, but then once he goes down, Donnarumma then screams at the rest of the squad to then come over and have a little bit of a tactical discussion with Pep. Said tweet here, so you can see it, of what I actually put out, because it shows the photo as well. So effectively, I put out along the lines of, I'm going to keep on about this because it's pissing me off the more I see it. It's cheating, plain and simple. This needs sorting out and stopping. So that, for me, if you look at the numbers on that tweet, it's gone a little bit viral for me. All day today, I've just had everything in my mentions, everything just going on with regards to that tweet in particular. A lot of people agreeing, a lot of people disagreeing. Then the away fans decided to take this tweet and also pop it up as well, just to see, again, just getting... I didn't mean for it to be a viral tweet. I was venting more than anything else overall. But the funny thing here is that what's been missed in this, or what's gone over people's heads absolutely massively, a lot of, and I'm going to say City fans, because has been City fans, have put, cry more, you were time wasting too, you got 10 minutes back, and made it a lot about time wasting, when this wasn't anything to do with time wasting. If you actually look at the tweet that I put before this, it's with regards to, like what I just said, with regards to Diaz demanding that Donnarumma goes down to enable the game to be stopped, to then enable all of those guys to then come over and have a conversation with Pep, so to Pep give them a bit of a tactical switch and a tactical change. And it falls into this category of the dark arts of football, or this, that and the other, and all that kind of good stuff. And it annoys me. It shouldn't happen. It shouldn't be something that is allowed to be done. It's what half-time's for. You have your tactical talk at half-time. You make substitutions after half-time to try and change the tactical side of things, to try and get it into your favour, or to try and close the game up, or to try and go and to try and win a game. That's the whole point of the way that it plays. And, you know, in the spirit of the game, and believe me, as a Leeds fan, I know all about the spirit of the game and being fined for things that aren't right. I find it laughable that the team that this relates to, City fans, basically saying that it's absolutely all right, it's absolutely fine, there's no problems with it, this, that and the other, and you know, get over it, stop crying, you're making a mountain out of a molehill, and making it all about the time wasting element of it and the fact that we got the time back. I'm not bothered about the time wasting. I mean, time wasting bothers me. It's something that we put up with in the Championship last season with the way that teams played against us. It does bother me. But generally speaking, you'll get that time back or a section of that time back in the game. What bothers me is specifically Diaz asking Donnarumma to fake an injury, because let's have it right, that's what it was, and then come back to being able to get in your team, to then come over and have a tactical conversation with Pep. That's what I'm bothered about. It's not time wasting that I care about. It's that little thing that I'm bothered about. It's the fact that it's just accepted as okay to be able to do that mid-game. And that it's absolutely fine for any team to do it. Even if it was my team doing it, it would piss me off. Maybe it's because I'm of that age, or maybe it's because I need to, get with the programme and the way that, football's played now and the way that it's done. I don't like it. I genuinely don't like it. The head of the PG, or the ex-head of the PGMOL, came out and said that clearly you could see he was faking injury. Clearly you could see that it was a pre-planned thing to be done, and it shouldn't be allowed to happen. It shouldn't.
In this game, we witnessed Donnarumma, the player, going to ground at the request of the technical staff in order for a stoppage by the referee to take place. What happens then is the team goes to the touchline, starts drinking water and taking on tactical changes by the coach. It is also used to break up play. Sadly, we then see referees not adding on sufficient time. The problem is that referees have to err on the side of safety when players go down injured. I think changes have got to come. Let us get back to the situation where players cannot be treated on the field of play. At the top level, let's have a golf cart, put the player on the golf cart, take them off to get treatment. I think we'll all see stoppages decrease.
It just infuriates me. And listen, look, we lose the game, and that's absolutely fine. I haven't got an issue with losing the game. I haven't got an issue technically with time wasting. Let's be fair on losing the game before people come at me for crime or and this, that, and the other. 9 times out of 10, City should be beating Leeds United 9 times out of 10. Without a shadow of a doubt, City should be beating Leeds United currently 9 times out of 10. Maybe even 10 times out of 10. Purely off of the basis of the level of player that they have in their squad, and the manager that they have, their recent history, etc., so on and so forth. So let's just get that one out of the window. Losing the game is disappointing, yes. But that little section in the game, that's the type of shit that absolutely infuriates me in football now. It's about gamesmanship a little bit. And it just, I don't know, it sours it, and it just takes something out of what you're watching. And again, I get it. Snowflake, this, that, and the other. And people will go, well, your players were time wasting. Ampadu was down for 5 minutes. Again, I'm not talking about time wasting. I'm talking about Diaz specifically asking a player to fake an injury so they could have a quick 5 minutes with Pep. That's what I'm talking about, not the time wasting. Time wasting's given back. It ebbs and it flows. It works both ways for both teams. And I just in today's football, it's something that it's disappointing and it's annoying. And it just shouldn't happen. And there needs to be something done that just stamps it out. Because technically it is. It's a form of cheating. And if it was my team doing it, I would call it out as well for what it is. I don't like it in that way. People saying to us, with us taking 2 seasons to come back up, that we should have just absolutely gone for it and broken financial fair play. Yeah, that's all well and good, but you pay for it later on down the line. Cheating your way out of something, you pay for it later on down the line. Look at Leicester. Look at what's been going on with Sheffield Wednesday with not, bringing the game into disrepute. Luton and the free fall that Luton have gone through at the same time as well. It's just, Luton's slightly different. That's just because they haven't been very good. But I just find it laughable, particularly with the City fans and the way that they've responded to it. I even had a Man U fan, I know it's against City, so you kind of expect it, but a Man U fan agreeing with the concept of what I was saying, which is the actual idea of the faking of an injury so you can have a tactical conversation. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. And look, if we want to be really, really, balls to the wall on this one, the absolute cheek for City fans to come at me and go, was it cheating when Ampadu did this, or was it cheating when this happened in the game, or was it cheating when that happened in the game? Did it suck it up, buttercup, blah, 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 blah. 115 charges. 115 charges. And people wonder why that they think that there is this, what's the right term? That there's that it's a them and us scenario for like the lower half of the table and the upper half of the table, that you're just never ever going to be able to break into that. And it, the conspiracy theorists, and I'm not saying there's a big conspiracy, but the conspiracy theorists that think that there is something that's going on, or there's something that's not quite right, or there's something just doesn't feel off, that the purity of football just isn't there anymore in the Premier League. Half of the top six anyways want to break off into a European league as it is anyway, so just let them go as far as I'm concerned if that's what they want to do. But it irks me. I don't like that. I don't like that element of trying to gain an unfair advantage. It just winds me up. And it was just that little thing. And it needs stamping out. It just needs stamping out. Just say that it can't happen. That you can't go over to the touchline anymore to go and have conversations with managers. That if you do want to go over and get a quick drink while somebody's got an injury, that it's only the touchline guy that can give you the drinks for each opposing team. I don't know. It's something that you just know needs to be sorted out, but it won't be sorted out. And that from and I'm not saying that I'm holier than thou, or that Leeds are holier than thou, or this, that. Far from it. I'm just saying that that whole, I don't know. It's just disappointing that that's the way that football is. If it's going to be that way, then fine. Do you know what to do? Instead of having 2 45-minute halves, let's change it into quarters. Let's do it like American football. Let's do it like basketball. Let's change it into quarters, and that way it makes it a little bit easier for everybody. If that's the way that it's going to be going. Like I said, it's something that I just wanted to have a little vent on. The hilarity of just the point going over City fans' head is absolutely, well, I'm not surprised, but let's just let that go, whistle straight over your head. That the point that I'm making, it isn't about the time wasting. Again, I feel like I've said this 18 times now. It isn't about the time wasting. It's about a player asking another player, under instruction from your manager, to feign an injury so you can all go over to the manager to have a tactical discussion about trying to bring a game back under control, because the proactiveness of another manager had meant that you'd lost control of the game somewhat. And listen, there's lots of teams that aren't innocent in this one. Arsenal are quite well known for doing it, as well as another side of things. There's just the dark arts that just need to be stamped out, rather than it just being, it's a bit of a, gamesmanship and games management. It needs to be stamped out. It just needs to be stamped out and stopped. And like I said, I can take losing the game. I can absolutely take losing the game. Losing the game isn't why I posted that. I posted that because that little thing just irked me and rubbed me up the wrong way. What can I say? That's going to do it for this one, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think in the comment section down below. A little bit of a rant, but I just found it funny, and I had a tweet go viral, so I thought I would talk about it. Take care of each other. Most importantly, take care of yourself. I will see you on the next one. Take it easy, guys. Cheers.